Hey, Austin Ollie here. Stick around at the end for a special musical announcement. Now, if you look at the sky today, you might see that the moon is there. It's a slight sliver, and that happens at the very end of the moon's cycle, a moonth, otherwise known as a month. Now, during this last quarter of the cycle, the moon starts to disappear from the sky until it entirely vanishes. And that day is called the new moon, when the far less humble sun outshines the moon. However, on very, very special days, the new moon outshadows even the sun. And those days, we have a solar eclipse. If you're in the continental United States, you're in for a treat these 7 months, because the moon and the sun are putting on a show. This Saturday, on October 14th, we get the dress rehearsal. The new moon covers the sun, but not completely, because the moon will be slightly too far away from the Earth to make a big enough disk to cover the sun. Now that's okay. You'll still see something pretty incredible, and that's called a partial eclipse for most of the country. And if you're in this very, very narrow path in the country, this green one right here, you'll see an annular eclipse. And I don't mean annual. It doesn't happen every year. I mean annular, like a ring. A ring. You'll see that the sun will appear like a ring around the moon if you're in that path. Link in the description. Now, if you're outside that path, you'll see a partial eclipse, and you'll need, well, everyone will need solar eclipse glasses to see the partial eclipse. So go ahead and get those now if you can. If you can't get them now, I would recommend getting a pinhole camera, which you can learn how to make online just by Googling and having a cardboard box. Or you could just look at the shadows made by trees, and you can see that when there's a partial eclipse, the shadows made by the sun and moon will actually appear in the shape of the crescent of the moon covering the sun. Now, that will happen this Saturday, October 14th. And it will be a great dress rehearsal. After the dress rehearsal, the band will come back together on April 8th, 2024 for the big show. And that is when the moon will finally cover the sun completely and descend a normal day into a magical midday nighttime. On this special day, all 7 of the other planets, besides the Earth, of course, will appear in the sky behind the obscured sun. This will also be the only time you can see the sun's fiery corona, its crown, that is around the sun. This will be the only time you can see the corona with your naked eye. We won't get another total solar eclipse in the US for at least 2 more decades after April 8th, 2024. So don't miss it. All right, now for the musical announcement. If you're a band director or orchestra director, and you happen to be living in this path, the path of the total solar eclipse, the blue one, of April 8th, 2024, coming up very soon, let me know. I have received a doctoral fellowship from UCLA to compose my Eclipse Symphony, a composition dedicated to the great American eclipse of 2024. If you're interested in reading or performing any of the piece, please send an email to austin@austinollie.com, and I will send you the sheet music, band version or orchestra version, for free. Let's all join together to celebrate this very special celestial event. Thanks, everybody.